Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking the world's best retinoids of 2024. So much is always changing in the skincare world, new innovation, new products, new brands coming onto the market. So every single year, I like to film this video, sharing with you my personal top 5 retinoids when it comes to minimizing fine lines and wrinkles, increasing cellular turnover, and fading hyperpigmentation. Today, I've got a little something for everyone. No matter your budget, your skin type, or level of sensitivity, you'll be able to find your perfect retinoid pairing. So sit back, relax, let's talk the world's best retinoids. Now, before we get into today's video, I would of course love to know your own hot take on retinoids. What's your preferred form? What are your retinoid favorites? Sound off in the comment section below and let me know that one product you use regularly in your anti-aging skincare routine. I'm always so grateful for your guys' recommendations because they really do shape the products I try out and review here on the channel in the future. Whatever your take on retinoids and your preferred favorites, if you enjoy this style of video where we talk about the top 10s, the best 5, all that's hot in skincare, let me know by reaching down and giving this video a big thumbs up and a like. This honestly supports me as a content creator so much because the more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So for today's video, I've chosen my top 5 retinoids for 2024, and all of them are actually retinal based. I've been filming this video for the past 3 or 4 years, and there's always been a cheeky retinol or retinol palmitate in there. This is the first time that all of my favorites happen to be retinal. And I think the reason for that is whilst there's lots of different versions of retinoids, retinal delivers you the very best results, and studies show with a minimum risk of side effects and irritation. It's one of those few ingredients that delivers you better results, less side effects, and I think for me that's a holy grail. Some studies actually show that the results from a retinal can be upwards of 11 times better than using a retinol. And the reason for that is retinol is closer to the retinoic acid our skin needs in order to deliver that anti-aging benefit. It goes through fewer conversions than retinol does, and therefore it loses less of its efficacy and its potency. So I would recommend everyone out there, if you haven't already experimented with retinol, give it a go. I think you'll find you'll get better results, less side effects and irritation, and that to me is a win-win-win, ding-ding-ding situation. So yes, it's kind of deliberate that all of the retinoids mentioned today happen to be retinal based. That for me, I think is just the gold standard when it comes to over-the-counter anti-aging. So I'm breaking it down into different categories to hopefully help you find the right retinal for your individual skin's needs. So let's kick things off with the best retinoid for beginners. I know most people watching this video probably established retinoid users, so you may be already using a higher strength option, but we were all beginners at one point, and I would recommend anyone out there about ready to start their retinoid journey do so with a beginner friendly low strength option. Retinoids, whichever one you choose, be it tretinoin through to retinol, start with a low dose, work your way up. That'll allow your skin to acclimatize to the ingredient, and that way you'll suffer less side effects and irritation. It'll just be easier on your skin, and take it from someone who's tried to go in hard with a high potency one straight off. It never pays. Start gentle and work your way up. And I've got 2 sensitive skin friendly recommendations. The first one is this. This is the Theramid A Retinal Retinoate. Now, this is actually the trial size, which is available if you want to go for a smaller option before you commit to the larger size. But they also do a great large size version. And I love this because it actually combines encapsulated retinal with gram-active retinoid. It's one of those like compound formulations where you get 2 versions of a retinoid in here. And I absolutely love that because I think you'll get some really great enhanced results. So the fact that the retinal in here is encapsulated is key, and why I say this is beginner friendly. That encapsulation actually breaks down over time. So instead of getting that instant hit of retinal the second you apply it to the skin, it takes time for that encapsulation to break down. So it's more prolonged, delayed release that'll minimize sensitivity. This is great because it means you don't have to compromise on the results, but you'll definitely see less irritation. So beginner friendly, and using that gram-active retinoid to complement the retinal just means it's going to kick those results up a notch. And for that, I absolutely love this product. And I think it's a great price point for the formulation you're getting. One of my personal favorites and a new discovery for this year. I would recommend anyone who has super sensitive skin or a beginner to the retinoid world, this this is a great place to start. Another great option for sensitive skin types or beginners to retinoids is the beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Cream. So this actually uses a low dose retinal to give you some great long-term results, but again, being mindful of minimizing side effects and irritation. Whilst this isn't encapsulated the way that this one is, the lower dose of that retinal means it's so friendly to sensitive skin or to beginners. Now, most people will start with this and then probably graduate to one of the higher strength options, which is fine. But honestly, if this is all your skin can tolerate, it's still a wonderful product and will absolutely give you some game-changing anti-aging results in the long term. Now, it's called an eye cream, and a lot of people do use it around the eye, which is a super sensitive area, but you don't be alarmed by that. You can use it across the whole face. It's absolutely fine. Budget friendly because it doesn't break the bank, and I like the fact that we have a low dose yet hyper effective option on the market for beginners or for those with sensitive skin. Either the Theramid or the Beauty of Joseon one is a fantastic place to start with your retinoid journey. Now, let's go on to some higher strength options for those that want them. I want to kick things off with the best budget retinal, and this for like the third year running goes to Geek and Gorgeous. This is their A Game 10, a phenomenal budget friendly option that means you don't have to break the bank, but you also don't have to compromise on the results. This packs a punch. It's a high strength option, comes in a beautiful airless pump, and they've actually recently just changed the pump on it. This is so much better than the original pump. So if you had trouble with the pump, say like a year ago, give this another try because this new pump is amazing. One pump is all you need to do the face and the neck, so it's really easy to dose and to get the right amount. And for £14, which is what I paid for this, I honestly don't think you can beat this for a high strength retinal with a budget friendly price point. I don't need to say much more about this. I go on about it year after year, but it's still a feature in my skincare routine. And I think a great option for those that want to be a bit budget conscious, but don't want to compromise on the outcomes. This is a winner every single time. Now, going from the budget-friendly options to the more luxury end of the market, and you know what, whilst I am very budget conscious, in fact, let's call it what it is, I am cheap. I hate overpaying for skincare. Sometimes I don't mind spending a little bit more of my hard-earned coin if I'm getting more for it, if that makes sense. And my absolute favorite luxury retinal is this. This is the Medik8 Crystal Retinal range. Now, this bejazzled version is actually a celebratory edition for their 20-year anniversary. This range has been around forever. Unfortunately, if you order now, it no longer comes with this bejeweled cap, which I think is a shame, but I'm keeping mine kind of for posterity and because it makes me very happy every time I use it. But this range does cost a lot more than some of the other options, but I think is totally worth it if your budget will stretch to it. So the reason I say this is, again, encapsulated, so very friendly to sensitive skin types. And the fact that you have different strengths, I think is fairly unique to Medik8. So they have 7 different strength options. And this will allow you to start with the lowest strength, use it up, then go to the next strength, and so on and so forth. So it's really easy. It makes it super simple to know exactly how to graduate up strengths to incorporate retinol successfully into your skincare routine. It kind of takes the guesswork out of it, and for that I think it's definitely worth that slightly higher price point. It's got a beautiful blend of different hydrators to offset any dryness that you could see. A lot of people do experience dryness when they first use a retinoid, whichever one you go for, and the fact that this is packed full of some of the best hydrating ingredients I've seen means it really offsets some of that. It's really conscientiously formulated to give the very best results, and yes, it comes with a higher price point, but I think if you're somebody that has maybe experimented with retinol in the past and not really got on with it, and you want to give it another go, I think this is a great option to go for because the formulation really means that you get those game-changing results, but you really see far fewer side effects than you would expect based on the strengths that they're formulating with. I love this. It's one of those few luxury skincare items that I would definitely recommend and buy with my own hard-earned coin, and so yes, best luxury retinal goes to Medik8, hands down, no competition. So I've got 2 more categories to award. Let's now go to the best super high strength retinal. Not for the faint-hearted, not for people that are new to their retinoid game. This is really for people that have been using retinoids for an established period of time. The skin has tolerated them well, and they really want to take it to the maximum anti-aging level. Well, for me, the very best option on the market is the ordinary Retinol. This, a new launch for this year, so it's the first time it's appearing in this video series, but it's absolutely sensational. The price point, divine. The formulation, amazing. And this is the highest strength retinol that's readily available over the counter. So like I say, not for beginners, for people that have used Retinol consistently for like 6 months plus, I would say. This could be a great way on a budget of elevating your anti-aging skincare routine without having to spend a whole lot more to get your hands on some of the more luxury high strength options. This for me wins every single time, and I just love The Ordinary for what they're doing in terms of bringing that high strength option. Now, I hope in the future that The Ordinary will also do some lower strength versions too, so just about everyone can use the range. At the moment, for those established retinoid users, this is like the gold standard over the counter, and I absolutely love it. Now, finally, I want to share with you the best oil-based retinoid on the market. All the products to date have been either serum or cream-based formulations, which are fantastic, but some people find oil-based formulations beneficial if you want extra hydration, you just want a different texture in your skincare routine, or you find it maybe layers better than trying to adapt multiple creams and serums on top of one another. There aren't a whole lot of retinoids in an oil base on the market, so I was kind of forced to create my own. This is the Mass Ultimate Anti-Aging Oil. This is an oil-based retinal, which is a fabulous mid-strength that I think would work for just about everyone out there. It packs a punch because it uses oat kernel oil, which is calming and soothing, to offset any side effects that you could get, alongside that good dose of retinol to really give you that anti-aging punch. This is perfect if you have a dryness-prone skin type, because oils often give you that extra hydration that I think sometimes our skin needs. But it also works really well for people like myself have an oilier skin type because it's super, super flexible. So how you use this product is really up to you. I would say if you're somebody that has an oilier skin type, mix a couple of drops of this in with your moisturizer, then apply it to the skin and it'll sink in like that. If you're somebody that has a drier skin type, use this as your facial oil. Get the anti-aging benefit and the benefit as facial oil like a 2-in-1 to just dial up the amount of hydration that you're going to see. It's that flexibility that I really wanted to bring to the skincare market, so one product can work universally for everyone. My top tip though is don't just finish with the face. Show the body some love too. Take your favorite moisturizer, add a couple of drops of this in, and then apply it to the body. That way you're getting the anti-aging benefit head to toe, and that's not something you can really do with the other serums and creams because, you know, it won't go a long way, whereas an oil will allow you to add that into your favorite body moisturizer and, like I say, show that body some love. I am super, super proud of this product, and yeah, it's nice to have different consistencies, different textures, and different formats of anti-aging serums on the market. And yeah, hands down, it's my favorite anti-aging oil, and I know I'm biased because I created it, but I'm just so proud of this product. Now, what I will say is this finally coming back. It's been out of stock for the longest time while we do a rebrand, but this is actually coming back on Friday, the 16th of August. This will be back in stock. So if you wanted to get your hands on it, then is the time that you can buy. However, if you want to sign up to one of our online launch events where I'll be talking about the entire collection and giving you guys the first look of the products as they come back, then there are still tickets available for the online launch events, free of charge, of course, and I've left links to the dates and how you can join in the pinned comment. So if you did want to join one, then be my guest. I pinned that comment, so you just need to follow that link through and you can register for it online. I'm so glad that the products are finally back in stock for people to enjoy. And yeah, like I say, if you want to get your retinal fix in an oil-based formula, hopefully you will absolutely love this one. Like I say, don't just stop on the face. Take it onto the body, show the body that love too. So there you have it, guys, a rundown of the world's best retinoids 2024 edition. And this year, for the first time, all of the recommendations have been one version of retinoid, in this case, retinal. And that's for the reason I outlined earlier. I just think, in my own experience, you get far greater results with less side effects and irritation. And that for me is always going to be a winner. But share with me your personal favorites in the comment section below. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.